Yo, what is up, everybody? So let's go back again with another chapter from our story titled A World Full of Zombies, written by Pipsqueak. Remember to use the links in the description below. Show love to them. Like, comment, and subscribe. Chapter 4, Luke. Then that dreaded day came. Mom and Dad were asleep, and I was silently playing with my brother Zach. I was 14 at the point, and Zach was 10. I heard banging on the front door. Not the normal banging that zombies made. It had to be alive. So, I sent Jack to Mom and Dad's room in the basement. It had an emergency exit, and I told him to wake them up and wait. He had hurried away, and I went and fetched my gun. I loaded it and opened the door, aiming my gun at the people, ready to shoot. One of them had smirked at me. My heart was beating fast as I fingered the trigger. Then, I heard it. Zach scream in horror and fear. I had turned my head, quickly, and that was all it took. The man leaped forwards and tackled me to the ground, throwing aside my gun. Another guard appeared, holding a flailing, screaming Zach, but the collar was shirt. He was petrified, kept on screaming my name. I had screamed his name too, telling the person to let him go. They wouldn't listen. The man had tied my hands in cuffs, but I wasn't paying attention. I was screaming for them to let Zach go. No! Take me instead. No! Don't hurt him! The man holding me had nodded, and Zach was dropped to the floor. He was panting and crying, trembling and shaking. He had looked up at me, and I stared back at his small, petrified face. He didn't deserve this. He was too young. Say your goodbyes, the man holding me had chuckled. Zach had screamed no, but before he could finish his sentence, a loud, sickening bang echoed about the room. They'd shot me. Blood spilled everywhere as I grunted in pain, as Zach had screamed in fear. One single word did manage to leave my mouth. Run. And so he did. Zach took off running out the back door, grabbing his emergency backpack as he went. The guard stood in shock as he ran away, going to the safe zone as I showed him over and over again. It was close by. I knew that. We had made the trips thousands of times together. I was sure he would find it. After he became a small speck in the distance, I blacked out from the pain. I'm pulled back into reality as the girl's head jerks off my shoulder. He jumps up. I open my eyes slowly, looking up at her. Her face is red, as I'm guessing she's embarrassed, and her hair swung back over her shoulders. What are you? Why did you? Chill out. You fell asleep while I was walking. Then we went here, and I sat you down. Then your head drooped onto my shoulder, and I was too bloody tired to bother taking your head off of me. She calms down a bit before snatching up her bag and rummaging through it. By the way, never caught your name. She lets out an angry huff, blowing her hair out of my face. Addie. Addie, that's a beautiful name. Getting to my feet and stretching, he watches me. What? She blushes and looks away, going back to her bag. I pull out my own bag, looking for a new t-shirt. This one's getting old. I find one and zip up my bag after tossing it beside me. Addie, as I can now call her, pulls out a water bottle and drinks some of it. I peel off my shirt as she chokes on her water. I stare at her, confused, while she spits her water out and coughs a few times. What is it? I demand, while stuffing my old shirt into my bag. She continues choking. I get up and walk over to her. You alright? Your shirt. Yeah, what about it? Put it on. Well, the zombies don't seem to care. Well, I'm not a zombie. Now, is it on? Just to mess with her, and for my own entertainment, I smirk. She's covering her eyes with her hands after she set her bottle on the floor. Yep, it's on. She turns around and her mouth falls open in shock. I throw my head back laughing, tugging my shirt over my head. She marches towards me, her mind set on something. She then pulls my shirt up a bit and points to one of my many scars. What is that? Bit nosy, are you? What is it? That's no normal scar. Well, it is. I'm pretty sure you have plenty of scars as well. Yeah, but not as bad as that. That's a gunshot scar. I blink at her a few times, but she realizes that pretty soon we'll also have a gunshot one. Oh. Oh, indeed. It's old anyways. How'd you get it? Someone shot me. That part's obvious, but... Those guys who shot you, they shot me too. Now, I'm going to the safe zone. Are you coming or not? He nods, and I haul my bag over my shoulder. Hang on, I need a change. Can you please leave the room? No, you saw me change. Yeah, but different. I mean, I'm a girl, you're a boy, and... Look, I'm not a perv. I don't have a bloody phone, okay? Plus, you're changing. Who's gonna protect you? He goes silent for a moment, thinking. He lets out a long sigh, and I raise an eyebrow. He then looks over at me. Fine, but don't say anything. Now, ladies and gentlemen, is the end, Chapter 4.